And we are live. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones wherever you might be. I'm Emma and welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. Welcome back to the Zero Escape series. Welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. I'm going to click continue while I continue to talk because otherwise it'll end up sending us to the opening cinematic. Sorry I'm very slightly late, but that's because I have been running into every tech problem under the sun. Twitch resetting the stream keys means I had to manually reset my logins on everything, and my camera was going weird, and also, full disclosure, I was watching Squid Game. So, you know, the tech gremlins are here, but they include me. So yes, if you were here last time, also hello chat, we're very chatty this morning. Yeah, if you were here last time, you'll remember we died at least once. There was mysterious white liquid, which apparently we bleed white. No further clarification has been offered. And yeah. Now we're jumping, like, right back to the first choice we made, because we kept having branches that ended with Sigma having a massive epiphany, but we didn't get to see what the epiphany was, because first we have to go to alternate world lines and actually get the information so that we can transmit it and, like, not have the epiphany before we learn the thing that the epiphany is for. Okay, look, it's not on me reminding you about the thick, mysterious, oozing white liquid. It's like, I imagine it will continue to play a part in this game. It's not on me. I didn't write this game, as you can tell by most things about it. Anyway, should we get back into it? I think this will load us back into, like, the opening. Yes, this is the very opening, but as soon as it gives me a menu... Can I fast forward? Yeah. Wait, stop fast forwarding so I can get into the menu. Right. Yes, because if you look, we have explored, like, all of this except where it's got to the black boxes, which are mysterious locks that we can't get through without some discoveries. This lock is there isn't enough medication. This lock is who planted the bomb. This lock is who planted the bomb. That's the big epiphany. Like, Sigma's like, yes, I learned who Zero is, but now we have to go back into a different world so that we can learn who Zero is, so that we can tell ourselves in a different timeline. Zero escape, everyone! So we want to go back to where we chose the first chromatic door, and not go through the, which one was this? Cyan door. Yes, I wish to jump. And I did. I've probably done that joke before. Okay, so we kicked off by going through the Cyan door with Alice, because I had the vain conception that we might learn more about Alice, and did we bollocks. So instead, let's go through the yellow door with Tenmyouji, question mark? Time to break out old man voice? I don't know. I'm thinking we'll go through the yellow door with Tenmyouji. That sounds good to you guys? Sure. Fine. That means Dio and I will go with Alice. And we'll be going through the magenta door. Alright then. Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess. So Clover, Luna, and I will be going through the Cyan door. I don't get to go with Alice. I'm sorry. I'll try and stay out of the way. I don't really mind you. But the K guy seems really suspicious. We're all meeting one another for the first time, and also I'm in a giant suit of armor. Aren't we equally suspicious? No, because you're in a giant suit of armor. Hey, I'm nothing like you. 10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7, We need to go! The doors are closing. Come on, guys. Move. 3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing. I find it kind of funny that and I find it kind of sad. No, we call them chromatic doors in the English localization, and in the Japanese they're just karada doors, just colored doors. Mean and about translations. Who could have seen this coming? Anyway, we're in the infirmary, and this time we'll actually have to do a puzzle here. So this is the infirmary? Yeah, it feels like we'll be seeing a lot of this. Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all. What the hell? Why is there an infirmary right next to a warehouse? Well, it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt. What workers? Did you see the size of that place? A little big just to be somebody's garage. And you're saying people work here? Manual labour? In my stream? In 2058 or whatever it is? 2028? No, it is 58. Isn't it? Anyway. In whatever year this is. Maybe not now, but judging by the lack of dust, someone was here until recently. 2028. And yes, I know I literally saw this at the start of the stream like 5 minutes ago. Hair in my glasses. There's a door in the back. Think it'll open? No way. How can you be so sure? Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say? Locked. But we'll try and open it anyway, because of course we will. It does feel like 2058, you're not wrong. No dice. It's not moving. Are you blind? It says lock right there. Yeah, I just thought, you know, maybe I could force it open. Maybe I could just say, screw your puzzles, I'm opening this door. Right, let's have a look around, okay? Good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere. Well, let's get started. Let's seek a way out, shall we? Yes, I agree with all of y'all in chat. It does definitely feel like we're later than 2028, but I wonder how much of that is because I'm playing this in 2021. Like, this would have been... When this game was made, 2028 was 16 years in the future, and we are, as a species, notoriously bad at judging how quickly progress will happen. So playing this 9 years later... Are we just compensating for that? Anyway, what's on this desk? It's a metal coin-like thing. Detail. Thanks. What's this? Coin? Never seen a coin with a bump like that on it before. Think maybe it's part of something else? The bump might plug into something or hook into a notch. Thanks. Very helpful. It's a notebook. Maybe there's something important in there. No, I flipped through it earlier. All the pages are blank. We just got here. Huh. Again, these games just love being like, here's a thing. Can I interact with that thing? Of course you can. Is there anything useful there? No. That's not what gameplay is, devs. Okay, can't go into different bits of the desk. What about this screen? This is a pretty big screen. It's not showing anything though. There are some arrows down here. That's a slot. There's a slot on the side of this screen. I think maybe something goes in here? I saw something like that in the AB room. Wasn't quite the same size though. I mean, you say flavour, but if that flavour is nothing... Like, literally all you get is a conversation going, this looks interesting, no it's not. So I think this is a card reader?
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Well, okay then. But what's this?
This looks like some sort of some kind of handheld scanner. Also, I'm old and forget how to speak.
Doesn't appear to be on.
It might be part of this thing it's sitting on.
I think if we turn this on...
Yeah, might be able to use it then.
Well, yes, we use this extensively in the future. This looks like a power button. Try pushing it. Why do I have to push it? Well, it might be a trap or something. That makes me want to push it even less. Fine. I'll push it then.
No, I'll do it.
Ah, fine. I just need to push it, right? Please do.
Please do.
That's bright. The screen is white. You're not wrong. Handheld scanner. Okay, now that we've got the power on, what are we supposed to scan?
How about that square hole in the sheet?
Part that's been cut out.
Sure, why not?
Clicking the bedsheet will activate the scanner so you can read the hidden letters. Wow, this is a flimsy puzzle justification. It's just like, maybe you should do this. Why? Because the devs wrote this in here. I mean, sure. Use that information to enter the 5-digit password and then press the check button. Okay, so we have a keyboard we can't see, and we have to enter a password on it that we do not yet know. Oh, this seems weird. See, when I scan part of the bed, a letter shows up here. There's probably a bunch of metal plates or something in the mattress. The other room was like that too, with the shapes in the foil. Exactly, yeah, where it's just like, use knife on foil. Okay, I cut out these specific shapes.
You think the scanner's just reading the letters carved into them?
Maybe. My point is, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. You need clues. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm trying. Do you know which order to play this game? To play this room in? Because I don't. The heck is this? It says AED.
It's an AED, just like it says.
Thanks, my dude. Okay, what's an AED?
It stands for Adult Erotic Doctor.
No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. 16 minutes and 55 seconds into the stream. Stop it. If anybody had a sweepstake on how long until this game tries to make something into a sex thing that isn't, and just makes me deeply tired.
I'm kidding. It stands for Automated External Defibrillator. Use it to try and restart somebody's heart if they go into cardiac arrest. It uses electricity.
Okay, no you don't. Cardiac arrest, fibrillation. Different things. You can tell, because they have different names that mean different things. This is a massive pet peeve. Defibrillators do not restart people's hearts. They stop fibrillation. Hence the name. How will I feel if they justified the bedsheet and foil puzzles with quantum witchery? At this point, unsurprised. Huh. Do you think we could take it out?
Probably, but what good's it gonna do you? If your heart stops, sure, it might be useful, but right now, don't think so.
No, it doesn't work if your heart has stopped. It's weird that we can't get a 360 view when I try and rotate left past this point. Just no. Just we didn't bother to make any art for the back wall, so you can't bloody see it. But what's on this table? Cool. Let the murder commence. The wash basin. It's empty. Yeah? Strong grasp of the obvious. Oh, we found the good drugs. There are a bunch of bottles of medicine here. Never heard of any of these names. This thing is full of medicine. None of them have labels, though. I don't have any idea what's in them. Maybe we should just pick some and take them? No, it's dangerous to mess with medicine you don't understand. So we'd be committing a medicine? Sadly, Sigma's joke was critically trepanned. Okay, that's a much better joke. Like, it's a deep cut and I appreciate it. Not very generous with other people's, are you? What's this? What's this? There's bottles of stuff. Well, I can't even make that scan. It says tubercularin on the label. That's very bad. That's not a good thing at all. Tubercularin, isn't that... Yeah. Muscle relaxant in our bracelets. Wow, I've lost Fi's voice today entirely. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not surprising that they would have more of the same medicine that they're using on you. Here's a jar of white powder. A medicine jar? It's full of a white powder. So helpful, thank you. Is this drawer openable? Drawer. Can't get it open, so it's probably locked. It doesn't have a handle either. There are 3 buttons on this drawer. Well, there's no handle, so I'm guessing these buttons are how we get it open.
The thing over each one of them looks like some kind of counter.
So that means... use the buttons to enter a pin, then press the check button. Again, so we have pills, we have yellow triangles, and we have red bottles. Okay. Damn, I don't get it. There are little icons that look like types of medicine on the buttons, right? Blue capsule, a yellow powder, and a red liquid. Have you seen those anywhere before? Indeed. I mean, do they have blue capsules on here? There are a bunch of jars of medicine. I don't know what's in them. Sure are a lot of jars of medicine here. I don't know what they are, though. Okay, so is it not these? Bunch of bottles of medicine here. Never heard of any of these names. Okay. Maybe it's not. Oh.
Look at all those blocks. The cover's going to keep us from grabbing them, though.
There are 3 empty spots. 5 times 5 minus 3 is 22 blocks.
I can see 4 different icons.
There's the blue capsule, the yellow powder, the red liquid, and the green tablet. Hey, check this out. There's a couple of keyholes on the bottom corners. I'm not sure what this thing is, but I'm guessing we need to unlock these keyholes before we can get much out of it. Well, will our mysterious coin-like maybe thing, is that bump on it actually a key? Keyhole, huh? You know what a keyhole needs? A key? I need a key that'll fit this. Okay, maybe that isn't the key. Yet. Why did we need the fade to black? Just because we hadn't put... Like, we just couldn't make an interstitial animation about the water level rising. You guys love putting interstitial animations in things. I have to watch every door in this goddamn warehouse every time we go anywhere, but you can't show a sink starting to fill up. Wow, I'm apparently fighty today. Oh my god. We're doing this joke again. Can you just call it water like a normal person? Yeah, we did that joke before. And then you turn it off and it instantly empties. That's how sinks work.
This sink looks pretty old.
Great. A mirror. Can't see anything in it. It's too dirty. What if we mix the medicine powder with water and then it makes drugs we can take and we will die? That sounds like a party. Water coming out of the faucet. It's filling up the sink. Maybe the drain isn't very good. Alright, okay. Not sure what the point of that is, but... always check under the pillow. Man, I feel so sleepy all of a sudden. Relatable. This is no time to be slacking off. It's okay. It's a bed. Looks... beddy. Critical analysis from our resident PhD student, everybody. Oh, hello. Ah, that's the rest of a key. Combine with that thing. It's a pretty key. Not just any key. Seriously, why can't we do a 360? Just... there's one bit of wall that we just don't like and we couldn't put in as an asset. Choices made. Choices made. Didn't we determine that he's a math PhD? I made a sweeping assumption that he was a maths PhD. Doesn't look like that key will fit. There's another keyhole though, maybe it goes over there. Why would you make them separate activation points? Well, that went in easy enough. There's a clean key in the keyhole. Okay, so I need another key. Well, if we look at the thing, we want to counter confused canon and riffs. Welcome to my life. There's 3 tablets, there's 2 liquids, and there's 5 powders. Yes, I know, thank you. Yeah, I can count. So, presumably, the numbers have to include whatever else goes in these boxes. So we can't open that yet. So what can we do? Because we don't know the password for that. Wait, can we examine the bed for more? Pillow. Wow.
Huh. Looks like someone cut a square out of the sheet. What do you think it means?
Hospital bed. Does it look hospital beddy, Sigma? Square's been cut out of the sheet. Not even that much analysis. Alright.
I bet this stool was for patients.
Don't think we're gonna have much use for it. Again, just you can click on these things. Do they matter? No. So we need a password for... oh, hello, what are you? What are you? Oh, there's another key. It's a 1-out key. Oh my god. This is a laser gun, isn't it? No, it's an injection gun. Pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a gun-shaped thing that gives injections. Should we take it with us?
Nah, it'll just ignite the fires of war.
What?
Besides, all it's got in it is some saline solution. You can inject someone with it if you want, but it won't do anything.
It'll just ignite the fires of war. Not sure what you were getting at that with that, Tenmyouji, but sure. Let's open this thing. Awesome, I unlocked it. What the hell just happened? The whole thing just moved out from the wall a couple inches, and we have to explain this, because in the perspective we've got it, that was not super obvious.
Can you pull it out?
What do you mean, pull it out? Yeah, it looks like I can pull the case out.
Well, let's have a look at it then.
Sure. Move the red, green, and blue blocks to squares that correspond to their colours. You can move the 3 blocks up and down as well as sideways by clicking and dragging the mouse. Okay. Right, and they all move simultaneously. I'm not good at these puzzles. Stupid Nurikabe and the stupid puzzles. Yeah. Is that all? I almost had it as in actually was near the answer, or it just looked similar to the state I will need it to be in, because the two are very different in puzzles like this. Because I can get it to this state without too much trouble, and then that. When I have red in A1, blue in A2, and green in B1, I can make that happen. Wait. Which way around are we numbering rows and columns? Yes, I am shamelessly asking for help from the chat here. Like, is it A, B, C, or is it A, B, C? Y-axis letters, x-axis numbers. Okay, so like it is. Down, and then right. No, because I need to have green and blue the other way around. You've got your axes. You've got your axes mixed up. Yeah, no, seriously, don't worry about it. Oh my god, is that gonna work? I think this is gonna work. Thank you, Emily. That was a piece of cake. No, it was not, Sigma. I guess that was a passable performance. Good work. Have a small biscuit. Why do I get the feeling your heart wasn't in that?
Hey, did you guys see this? Moving those blocks seem to have filled in the empty spaces on the front.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's passable only for half a biscuit? Well, I said a small biscuit. So that's 5 pills. 8. What? How is that 8, Emma? 6 powders, 2 liquids. Yes. 5, 6, 2. Ta-da! Oh, yeah! Open sesame.
Well done, Sigma!
There's something in here. Found a note with coloured numbers on it. You can visit it by viewing the archive, but we won't show it to you now for reasons. We read those. Colourful note. Yellow 3, blue 1, red 2. So, if we enter that in... That is what the colourful note said. Yellow 3, blue 1, red 2. Okay, so clearly it doesn't mean here. What are you doing? We solved that one already. I know. But the fact that the game is letting me try and solve it again suggests there may be other things going on. Yellow 3, blue 1, red 2. Unless it's the order we press them in is important? Nope. Or is it adding those numbers to the ones we already had? So add 5 to that. 6 to that, and 2 to that. No. Okay. Not sure what this is about. We already solved this puzzle, but for some reason I feel like there's more going on here. You think? What if it's numbers less that? Wait, no, yellow 3. Blue 1. Can I do anything more with this? It's a 5x5 grid covered entirely by blocks. Each of the blocks has one of these medicine icons on it. Yeah, I know these things. What items do I still have? I have a scalpel, I have a bottle of powder. Weirdly, I still haven't even found the safe where we're meant to be inputting passwords. Which mildly concerns me. Wait, there was another bed there with a square cut out. I thought it was the same bed, but it's not. There's a piece of fabric sewn in here. It's the same material as the bed sheets. Someone attached a sheet to this sheet? I guess so. Why would someone do that? Because you're in an escape room, say. I don't know. Ask the mouse. He's a rabbit. Well, I have a scalpel. This fabric's been sewn into the sheet. I think that scalpel might do the trick. Slicey, slicey. We've found some dirty fabric. What the hell? This thing is filthy.
It looks like something's been written on it, but we can't read it like this.
Well, then maybe we should take it to the sink. Sink activate. Fade. That fade really bugs me for some reason. You plan to wash that sheet with water? Yeah. I don't know, that looks like a pretty stubborn stain. I don't think water's gonna cut it. Well, we won't know unless we try. Splashy, splashy, splashy. Damn, guess it's not gonna be that easy after all. Told you so. For a second there, my voice didn't know whether it was going to be Fire or Tenmyouji speaking, so I tried to do both voices at once. What about this powder? Is this powder like detergent? No? Yes? What if we try and combine them? Call back to EDT cleaning powder from the last game. If it is, that would actually be quite nicely done. Can I combine these items? Boo. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a piece. Dirty wash basin, it's empty. What if we put the powder in here? I've got a jar. And into the basin you go. Again, it's just like, I choose to do these things because the game has told me that they're allowed. White powder in the wash basin. Next step should be, well, adding some water, I guess. By scrolling extremely slowly through the room. Turn this on. Fade. Fill jar with water.
Gonna get some water with the empty jar, huh?
Yeah. Pretty clever, right? You know, if I'd call that clever, I think a 3-year-old could come up with that plan. Just do it. Fine. My PhD is in basic tool use. Add jar of water to basin of powder. Alright. Now I just need to pour the water in. Again, no indication is given that this would necessarily be a good idea. It's just the devs allow you to do this, so you may as well. Yeah, I've got bubbles. So, the white powder was just soap. If I just soak the stained fabric in this, we get a plaid fabric. Ah, okay. So this is telling us where some of that is just point and click adventure game standard. Yeah, I know. Oh, trust me, it's not just this game. I get annoyed at this in point and clicks in general. Okay, so this is telling us the password because now we've got those, and we've got That's not it. No. That's not it. Always the last one I press. That's... Okay, wow. Taking the piss now. Yellow... so it goes blue, red, yellow, then the two on there. And that's blue, that's red, that's yellow. So if I pull out my memo sheet, clear this. Wish there was a way to quick switch with this. Of course it is, why would you keep pressing buttons after you found the one you're looking for? I think my point is more, I press every button, and it's still the last one I find. I said blue, red, yellow, right? Yes. If we make a grid... So it's there, there. 1, 2, 3. That is what I just put, right? Oh, now I have to double check. Yes. 4, 5. No, I'm doing the numbers in red. Consistency game. Now we should have the password here. No, Oh, we can just put the fabric into the hole. Just like it's exactly the right size.
Give it a shot then.
Will do. Oh, so I didn't need to write this down. Boo. Bold of me to assume this game knows anything about consistency. Fair. C-U-R-E-D. Such an amazing password for your infirmary. We are cured. Awesome. Looks like that did it.
Good work.
Screen changed.
Huh? Wait a minute.
You seen it too?
Yeah, it was something like this in the AB room. Symbols are all different though. I take it you two saw one?
Yeah. Used a password like this to open the safe in our AB room.
You ought to write that down.
Nah, that's cool. I can remember it. I mean, to give Sigma his dues, he does at least have photographic memory.
You gonna memorize it?
Sure, that's why. I've got a pretty good memory. But first, we have to find the other password. But what is other password? How to get... So it'll be something to do with these. And I definitely tried that combination, right? Blue 1, red 2, yellow 3. Yeah. Maybe it has something to do with the bedsheet keyboard? Maybe? Well, can I still use the scanner? Because, as ever, it comes down to what still exists. Okay, so there is a password. So, if we just start reading the keyboard. In fact, I can just start writing it down. Maybe something will become clear when I do so. Q, D, L, I, F. What is this? Vorjak? Quid life. This is basic ergonomics. Yes, I know that's not actually the password, I'm just trying to get information. G, C, T, U, K. Y, M, A, P, W. You will get to experience my very bad mouse handwriting. O S H E X. And finally, J R N V B. And frankly, justice for Z, who got left off this keyboard. I can't click the squares outside, can I? No. Wait, so... what numbers are... So here the icons, pill is on C, powder is on R, liquid is on U. If this is a bloody digital roots puzzle, I swear to God. I mean, if we did that, if we applied... I don't think this will be it, because there's no reason for us to know this if we haven't played the first game. Pill would be C, which is 12 in hex and a digital root of 3. Powder would be R, which is 27, which is 9. And U would be 30, which is 3. So it'd be 393. I don't think it is, though. I'm going to solve this puzzle. Yeah, I know, but... If I click this and it's correct, I'm going to be so mad. Thank God. Anything down here? Oh wow, we didn't even check this. Oh, there's the safe. We have finally found it. Anything on this side? There you go. It was just that we hadn't examined something. What's this? What's this? There's cupboards everywhere. What's this? Some sort of clipboard? There's a memory card on here. Excellent. And a scrap of paper.
What's this drawing supposed to be?
And a note with shapes on it. Okay, fine. Fine. I will forgive it what I was complaining about earlier, because here there is clearly an actual explanation for why we're meant to do things. I just didn't look in this one cupboard. And that's on me. Fair enough. I will back down on that game. Anyway, let's go plug this memory card into the screen. Boop. This looks like a slot for a memory card. You were supposed to put a memory card in here. If only I was carrying a memory card. Oh shit, I am! Try it out! Surprised the game let us do the thing without finding the instructions first. Oh, me too. Come on, you don't have to tell me what to do. I know what's up. Even though I just said, it's a memory card slot. Maybe I should put a memory card in it. I know what to do. I just have to tell myself. Game. You have to just tell us explicitly how to do things. That is lazy puzzle design. So here's just explaining the diagram we showed you. Is there anything in the cupboards under the desk? Can't get to them, so I guess not. Desk, it seems perfectly normal, very desky. Anything on this chair? This chair is probably for the doctor. Nothing suspicious about it, I guess. Okay. Can we do anything with the AED? You can use it to restart a stopped heart, but we don't have any of those right now. I have no items. The fact that I can pick up the sheet again is interesting. I could, in theory, put it on backwards. Or even upside down. It's nice and clean.
Looks completely different.
Okay. But it'll always go on the right way there. But it's very interesting that it lets us pick it up again. What if I wash it again? Wash basin's full of a black, dirty liquid. I don't need to do anything else with it. Bold of you to assume. Can we have the injection gun? Tenmyouji's probably right. I don't think we need it. Bold of you to assume. Bunch of jars of medicine. Bunch of bottles of medicine. Bunch of bottles of medicine. Chewick your iron. Rack of medicine. Lots of jars of medicine. Okay. So what now? It's a partition that the game won't show you for some reason. This level? Drugs. Yep. This is where the drugs come from, except for that there apparently weren't enough drugs for the one bit where we needed drugs, so I had to find more drugs. I think we might be coming to that time again where I actually check a guide for how to get the secret bit, because otherwise I'm just going to be scrolling back and forth over this room for the next hour. Excuse the brief interruption in sound. Also, really wish I could make my the accept cookies thing on my Streamlabs overlay go away. So hi, how is everyone doing? Infirmary. Go to the puzzle. Input 2 blue, 2 yellow, and 1 red. Why? 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 Kind of sucks just for it to just tell us what to do without saying why. Come on guys, write your walkthroughs better. Oh, okay. Right. So what we have to do is look at the fabric and also look at this. So the 5 things that we should be getting are these 2, which is a yellow and a blue. That one, which is a blue. Yeah, no, I know, thank you. That one, which is a red, and that one, which is a yellow, so that's 2 yellow, 2 blue, 1 red. Okay, that makes a certain amount of sense, but it would have taken me quite some time to get there. Awesome. Unlocked. Huh? Why'd the left drawer open?
There's something in there.
A different piece of plaid fabric, and that's why we could take the piece out of the bed. Because now we can put this other piece in the bed. Let's just set this in here. And we go and we do the scanning thingy. And go 1, F, O, U, N, D. We have been both cured and found. So I did it. Nice, good job.
Seems you figured it out. Screen's showing something again.
But it's blue.
It's different now. The symbols changed and they moved around.
Well, it's probably related to the safe somehow. You remember this, Sigma? Leave it to me. Big brain Sigma over here. Trips over, spills everything. Let's go see what the Christ is in this gold file.
Saw a safe like this one in the AB room.
Yeah, Sigma and I saw one just like it. So do you think it opens the same way? Try it and find out. Let's fuck around. Nope. Okay, so that's star, sun, moon. Bibbidi-bidding. I feel like the makers of this really liked Myst. God, I tried to play Myst, and then I think it suffered from the fact that it was like 2019. And when they made Myst, it was not 2019 by some degree. Awesome! It opened! Ha! Well done. Good work. Oh god. Okay, chat, anybody want to place a bet on what the hell we're about to find? Because it'll be like 4 or 5 things that are related to plot events that are about to happen, or the puzzle that we just solved, and 1 or 2 things that will just be wildly off-piste. Are we going to talk about erotic units again? No, never. And frankly, the fact that you just started to talk about them means, you know, this is all on you now. Oh wow, these things actually all sound relevant? Question mark. Unlike these, and all of this. Sopril Beta. One of the drugs used by the nonary bracelets, and an extremely powerful anesthetic. It's the first drug injected when a participant breaks one of the rules. This drug also appeared in Virtue's Last Reward's sister title, sister title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. It was created by Mr. H, which we're not saying in case anyone hasn't played it, which is Hongo, who was the president of Cradle Pharmaceuticals and appeared in 999. He developed it by extracting and purifying an alkaloid from a variety of mandrake. High usage can lead to some side effects, including severe memory loss. It can be aerosolized and used as anesthetic or knockout gas. Tubocurarin, one of the drugs used by the nonary bracelets, and an extremely powerful muscle relaxant. This is the second drug injected by the bracelets if a rule is broken. The tubocurarin is injected 9 minutes after the sopril, because of course it is, because we can't do anything in a number that isn't 9. It causes the respiratory muscles to cease functioning and the body perishes from lack of oxygen. Tubocurarin, or tubcurarin, good typo, is a component in some of the poisons used by indigenous populations in South America who tip their arrows with poison when hunting. It can be counteracted with a cholinesterase inhibitor, but it's not clear if the non-regame facility has any of this antidote available. An ADAM, an acronym for the Automatic Diagnosis and Analysis Machine. This device uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose anyone put into it. It's similar to the MRI machines you might find in modern-day hospitals, only much smaller and more efficient. An advanced computer built into the device can automatically diagnose most issues and ailments. If the subject of diagnosis is already deceased, the ADAM can perform a virtual autopsy to determine the cause of death. Yes, these. Can we invent these, please? And then can it not turn out that I couldn't use them because I have, like, a battery? Which is why I can't have MRIs. Wow, we're back on TMI mode. Extremely powerful muscle relaxant. I hope bathrooms are very accessible. Honestly, I think that'll be the least of your worries, given that you'll be A, anaesthetised, and B, dying of respiratory collapse. A newspaper excerpt. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Can we just have a second for that? I hate that I now live in a timeline where I can see a thing being like, oh, this pandemic killed 100,000 people, and just be like, ah, how quaint. God, I hate this. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. But only strongly advised. We won't tell you you have to do it. Not making any political statements here. But I kind of am. Oh, should we learn what a pandemic is, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else? When an epidemic spreads beyond a certain area, it becomes a pandemic. Some historical pandemics include cholera, typhoid fever, tuberculosis, the Black Plague, and smallpox. Certain influenza outbreaks have also reached pandemic or near-pandemic levels of infection. In Spain, in 1918, an influenza outbreak was said to have caused 40 to 50 million deaths. Also, you might want to know about... Nope. Radical 6, everyone. A powerful virus whose worldwide spread is an integral part of this story. If you want to know what Radical and 6 mean, you'll just have to play the game and find out. Then why did you put it in this file? If you're gonna make secret background data files, then don't just be like, keep playing the game. The injection gun. A powerful syringe that uses easily swappable vials. Wow, no sass from the background writer here? Okay, sure. Well, we learned very little. Excellent. Should we actually open the safe and get the key? No. Moon, star, sun.
Oh, looks like you'll open up with that other password too.
They told you how these games work. Stop being surprised. Seems like it. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. First we've got a map?
It says floor A.
Yeah. We can take a close look at it later. There's still more stuff in there. Why didn't you get the rest of it first? Right. Next we've got a card. 2 cards, actually.
These must open the AB rooms. See, they've got Ambidex's room right there.
Yeah, you're probably right. Then we can use these to open the AB rooms. Stop all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to get back to the warehouse? That's where all the AB rooms are. We can go back the way we came, but that door's locked. I think the answer to that is in the safe. See? Read this note. There are a few more rules for... Okay, so this is just saying that we can go back through chromatic doors once we've solved the puzzles.
Interesting. So it's saying that once we get out of here, we'll be able to head back to the warehouse.
Yeah. There's another piece of paper in here.
It looks like part of a newspaper.
Why would someone put a newspaper in here? Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. We just read all of this. Oh, 100,000 victims. What the hell? What's Radical 6? Wait. Quarantine? No way. Look, we can talk about this later. Right now, we need to get out of here as fast as we can. But forget it. Just do what I tell you to do. The last thing in the safe is probably the key. So we can finally get out of here. She's nodding. We didn't animate this. Let's go. Yosh. Thing that keeps the door locked. It says lock because it's a lock. Alright, here we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, put the key in the lock and turn the key and make a big thing of it. Can you just unlock a door, Sigma? But hey, we found it. And we walk a very long way to the lift. Another elevator, huh?
Think this actually works?
Yeah. Only one way to find out, though. Hey, someone's coming. She says exactly as my phone vibrates, which is odd. Luna, Clover, and Kay.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, it looks like.
My dwindling patience with these games BS as it continues. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. But hey! I'm not standing here panting. What's going on here? We bumped into them a little while ago. You'd have thought we'd bump into you too. Let me see the map. Oh, sure. Can I you won't let me fast forward because technically we haven't seen these things before. You don't need to show me every map transition game, I get the point. No. Oh, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That map, it's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Are we getting repeated dialogue yet? No. Crew quarters?
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
There's a lounge? Anyway, ours was in the infirmary.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator. There's plenty of time for checking out this elevator after you've done that. Works both ways, Fi. Door. Zoom on button. Zoom out. Open door. Fade to black. Sound. Very long sound. Sound door opening. Fade back in. Door closes. That takes so long. What the? Ah, finally we found skippable dialogue.
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Alright.
Oh, did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge. That's a fun voice to say the word lounge in. The lounge. Just fit like 4 vowel tones into that. Lounge. Game, can we fast forward yet? Yes, thank Christ. But now we have to explain the infirmary.
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. There's even got some of your favourites.
Yeah. Tenmyouji is just old man personality defined by 2 things, and they are booze and porn. Which I can respect living your truth, I guess.
Oh, well that sounds great. Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
The hell, man? Oh, you're so damn calm. Wait, Grandpa? Tenmyouji quite know each other. We've heard this. No, we haven't. Are they actually related? I was about to ask when something else caught my attention. Someone behind the divider was talking to someone else. Snuck a look around.
Do you think there's a connection?
I can't be sure yet, but there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Yeah, there's even a 0.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters and fast.
Yeah, I agree. They've probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah. By the 7th or 8th branch of the timeline, I'm just going to be skipping this, smacking the skip button and demanding everyone stop talking. What makes you think we're not already at that point?
Do you think they'll find us?
Let's hope so. How are these two connected? They're both ninja spies. So many scene transitions. You could just cut to this and we'd be fine. Stop it. Music skipped there and it was unpleasant. 2 Milkmen go comedy. Can I fast forward yet? No. But we've heard all of this numerous times. Kay, Quark and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice and Tenmyouji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and Fi and I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Which didn't open? Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too? Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there. Okay. Oh, because we have to specifically show us activating the card lock and everything. So many scene transitions. An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. What? This game's got a time limit too? What? I'll be real, this is a twist I did not see coming. Who? Who is this corpse in our voting room? What is right? What? Oh yeah, it's a nice dress. What? What the hell? Who is this? If they're dead, can I have their clothes? I mean, if we can bring them out of this game. Although, apparently you'll just need to wait 7 years and then this is how we will dress in the future. Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is, just get everybody over here. Yeah, right. Hey! Guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. Possibly dead. Yeah, in the last game we had random corpses that weren't part of the 9 people, so let's just see. I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Fire into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. So if we're going by that game's rules, she's probably just like a corporate executive. All that Grease does was blood. Hey, at least it's red. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin. What was jingling? Somebody had, like, jingle bells as they moved. What the hell were you yelling? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quack, don't look. Somebody get Quack out of here.
Oh, okay. Come on, Quack.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing and I can't find a pulse. Bonk. I swear to God, if they're going to keep using this all series, the goose is going to get me every time. Body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago. Murdered? Well, does this look like an accident or a suicide to you? I mean, the suicidal brain plague is going around, so maybe. It looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart. Okay, if one of your postulates is, well, if somebody's got metal hands, I suppose Kay is here, but by and large...
What are you suggesting?
Yeah, it's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. God, I hate that so much when people do that. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. What's that supposed to mean? What has changed since the dress? It's covered in blood. Woman was stabbed. Hello, Shadow Katira. If we're gonna do an autopsy, she should at least have some privacy. Come on, boys. Let's go. DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else, but whatever the reason, Tenmyouji only stared. Why do we have to point this out? Bloody old men not helping me carry this corpse, when there's 3 of us and one of us is a giant murder golem. Yeah, well, you have woken up super early, aren't you? On the west coast, so it's like 7 in the morning. While I'm grateful for the traffic, why are you watching my stream at 7 in the morning? But hey, good to have you here. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us. Not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us. A smouldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realised Tenmyouji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and laboured, and his movements slow and shuffling as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Well, at least this is very much new material. Welcome to the infirmary. The room where we make things firm. Came out weirder than it did in my head. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her almost felt like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. You log on to my stream at 8 AM. Okay, but A, 8 AM and 7 AM are different things, you can tell by the numbers. And B, that's unconscionably early to me as well, so... Yes, look, I know all of you live in the past where it is morning. I don't generally believe in mornings. For the record, I got dressed half an hour before my stream started. TMI day. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed as if we were afraid she might break. She looks so peaceful. Apart from the big stab wound, but you know. Tell you what you can get. Almost like she's just gonna wake up any minute now. Apart from the massive stab wound, but you know. Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died. Let's hope so. Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her. You mean like an autopsy or something? I'm just gonna have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it'd be a different story, but... What? I have a medical license. You're a nurse? No. You're a doctor? Well, I'm not exactly a coroner. Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you? Sorry. You don't need to apologize. Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ADAM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people. So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy? Yes. I think I should be able to manage that. So she did at the end. Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. It's the X. It's just like, this is where the stab happened. Sex, female. Estimated age, 65 to 75 years. Diagnosis, dead. Cool diagnosis. Cause of death, exsanguination. Estimated time of death, 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory, weapon entered through 4th intercostal, piercing heart. I mean, yeah, they say she didn't suffer much. Like, if it was a quick, sudden stab to 4th intercostal, straight into your heart, you'd be dead in seconds. You'd probably barely have time to feel it. Shadowcoat Heroine with the Prime sub, thank you so much. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the ranks of card-carrying hubrisketeers. Luna's medical license is she's just an X-ray tech. I mean, frankly, at this point a radiographer is very handy. We don't need her to do any actual doctoring, just point the scanner at people. Wound characteristics. Wound margin, clean and continuous. Is that what you're called? Yes, it is now. Why, did you have a better option? Wound angles, 1 sharp, 1 blunt. Wound cavity, 150mm. Wound length, 30mm. Wound width, 3mm. Conclusion, based on the characteristics described above, there is a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp single-bladed instrument. If it's single-bladed, why are the wound angles listed as 1 sharp, 1 blunt? Oh, right. Oh no, that's just the edges of the cavity. So it's a single-bladed and specifically single-edged. So, you know that scalpel we used and then just yeeted because we didn't need it anymore? Wound length, wound cavity, 150mm, wound length, 30mm, width, 3mm. Yep, that's a scalpel. Can we stop stabbing people with scalpels in this game? Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Is she stabbed with a clarinet or something? You are a PhD student! Oh my god. Sigma, I don't even hate you. You're too much of an idiot to hate. Most of the time, occasionally you do get super creepy, and then I do hate you. But most of the time, you're too stupid to hate, and I can dig it. But Jesus. It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably. In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right? Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion, because I can't hold things.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
No, I think your hand can hold a knife. I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. That you know of. You and Clover. To be fair, Emily, if you are just listening to this, he didn't say he couldn't hold things. I was riffing. Only one of you was conscious.
Vi, please, stop joking around.
Joking.
I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
I mean, given that there's like no blood around her, then yes. But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but...
Clover would totally murder someone. Well, yeah. Remember that time where she axe murdered 5 people, one of whom was me?
There was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches, and we must absolutely believe the word of this cartoon rabbit, apparently. Well, if he was telling the truth, doing a lot of work, nobody could have got in there after you 2 left. Which means... You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making any sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well... Because you figured we'd think that. And you would throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt. It does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. Thank you, finally. I spent the whole first game saying this. Why are you assuming the person who runs this place operates on the same logic and doesn't just have a master key? So thank you for actually listening to me and growing as a person, Clover. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that? I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly.
Yep, good call. Shoulders, eh? How do they work?
Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game runs smoothly. But now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman.
Okay, have good meetings, Aaron. See you when you come back.
So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather, Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There's something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of a game to him. Look, you're in a game where he's threatening to kill you. Why are you surprised?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
"10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally." But what was that? I don't know. Well, one thing's for sure. And that is, if we don't go vote, something bad's gonna happen.
You see, just as I said, Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Junior. After all, he told us to give us specifics once we've gone in. Hey, why don't you show us every transition on the way? Great. Love watching doors open. I wonder if somebody did a supercut of just every door opening we've watched over this whole series. A, how long would it be? And B, would they go irretrievably insane? Really going in there? I kinda don't want to. Well, fair enough. Sigma doesn't want to, so I think we should take a break. Yeah, I'm gonna go, and it's the time I do this, so I'm gonna go and stretch and hydrate and do all of those good things. And yeah, run some ads. And I would recommend that all of you do at least some of those things as well, but I can't control your lives, and, you know, I mean, it's very early in the morning for a lot of you. You should probably be stretching and drinking anyway. But hey, I'm not your mum. And, oh, my Stream Deck has decided to not cooperate at all. Well, excuse me while the sound cuts while I try and override it. Technology, eh? Not even once. There we are. Okay, so... Hey. No, shut up. Shut up, I was trying to move on. Yeah, so, I will go and do that and be back in about 10 minutes. Love you all. See you in a few. And we're back. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is still good. Let's go and see what the hell is up with this corpse, shall we? Actually, no, we're not going to see what the hell's up with this corpse. We're going to go and vote. Because, you know, even in this murder warehouse, democracy is important. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. What, are you worried there's a ghost or something? No? No, of course not. No, of course not. It's just... doesn't it bother you? Nope. I don't believe in ghosts. I feel bad that she died, of course. there's not really anything I can do about that, is there? Well, I mean, you can jump through time, so maybe. Damn, you're pretty cold, you know that? I prefer bold, but whatever. I just don't let emotions get in the way. It's pretty much the definition of cold. Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in. Fine. Drama music. What is it? Find a ghost or something? No. Look at the screen. There's something there. Screen? Yeah, we know this. We know the drill. And there goes the door. Yep. Actually, I think we can skip most of this. Nope.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting!
So have we. Got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old woman?
Ah! Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
All?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them, since these rooms are completely soundproof, but Bio is especially loud. For real, Bio, I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I've gotta hurry and explain all this stuff or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You'll just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you about the AB game.
I think now we've merged. Yep. We know the thing.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Tenmyouji and went through the yellow door, didn't they? That means Siggy and Fido will be playing against Tenmyouji. And it goes the other way, too. Tenmyouji's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Mooney. And Bio and Quark's enemy will be Alas.
Wait, who's Potassium? Okay. Of course, yeah.
Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you chose ally, then they're your ally. What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
Or not, because we don't have to explain the Amtex game again.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually there's a little bit more, but that'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time. Hey, wait. No.
It's got you there.
I won't wait, and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time.
1 minute remains until Amtex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trauma.
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. We have to decide who's going to press the button. And you think that's a good way to decide? Is that stretch and hydrate at all related to me voicing Zero? Let's be real, probably. It's a fun voice to do, but maybe not wildly sustainable. Have a nice trauma as Heather's energy, yeah. Just realised I hadn't stretched in a bit. I just got back. Shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we actually get to play now. Paper. Rock. Paper. Heh. Heh. Looks like I won. Damn it. So what are you gonna pick? Wait, do I always win? I'm assuming I always win. Do we want to jump? Am I saying I stretched on break? That's one of the things I break to do. I always say I get up, I stretch, I get water. I run ads. These are things that I do every break. So yes I did. But hey, never enough stretching, is there? This message brought to you by the Spanish Inquisition. That's a terrible joke, and I couldn't even get through it. I apologise for everything. See, I kind of want to jump back and see if we always win. I assume we always win. Like we did with the dice. Why does that say archives 13 of 14? That worries me. Did we miss something? Because all the other escape rooms say 10 out of 10. 12 out of 12. Oh, that's concerning. That is concerning. Well, nothing to be done right now. It's probably not important. And if we fast forward all the way to the rock, paper, scissors game, which is going to take a little moment, but you know, now that we've seen everything before, it's all fast forwardable. And I can just sit here and talk crap, because really isn't that the function of a streamer? Let a game do a thing and talk crap over it. That's why I do it, for sure. For sure. For sure, for sure. Body. Nice dress. Take to infirmary. Music that keeps threatening to turn into that one classical piece that I can never remember what it is. Which I know is brilliant analysis, and I'm sure you're all waiting for. No, keep going. Don't wait for me to press start. Okay. She picked rock last time, so scissors. Paper. Scissors. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, we're shouting it after her, which seems like cheating. And it's a good way, it's an easy way to always win. Huh. It's like I won. Damn it. So, what are you gonna pick? I guess ally? We're playing against Tenmyouji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you? Weird standpoints to take? I guess not? Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP? We'll be down to 1 point each. That's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little further away from the goal, but all we've got to do is earn those points back. And when will we do that? Okay, well, I don't actually know. But it's pretty obvious that we'll be playing this game more than once. After all, we can't get to 9 VP if we don't. 10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Well, you won. Decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray? 3, 2, 1. In that last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. Well, we're going to need to do them all anyway. Got to explore every branch. Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. As Fire and I stepped out of the AB room, we've heard this. Oh. No, God, I overskipped. Tenmyouji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? Chose betray, huh? That's messed up. What? You said I should. Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyouji chose to betray us? It was a leading question. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you're so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along. Was I? God damn it. Okay, it's not like that, Skip.
Yo! What's up? Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
Hey, wait! Shit. Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock.
Okay, we still can't skip through.
Ambidex game! Round 1. The results. If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor. And do the anime portrait thing.
Every pair chose betray, every solo chose ally. That's an interesting set of results. Wow.
Here are the results from your game. Now let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
I got betrayed. Sorry, I told him you might choose betray. Fine, I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two. This is what I got. I apologize. Fi, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button. Oh. Yeah, I guess you've got a point. Huh? Wait, what? Yeah, it's Sigma's fault. Blame me. Wait, no, not like that. You want to blame someone, blame him.
The hell, Fi?
What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again. This isn't over. Just you wait. I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Fight? What the f... But she was gone too. Where the hell? How'd she just disappear like that? Well, yeah. So many questions about Fi and how she does these things that she does. As I looked around the room for Fi, I noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously. How sneaky can you be when you're one of only 9 people in this massive empty warehouse? Why did you do it? Sorry, I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
But if you all choose ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points.
Yeah, Luna does get it. Actual collective action would be good rather than short-term, self-serving, higher profit strategies, not making any sweeping statements about current geopolitics, but...
Do that twice, and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray someone, you only have to do it twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. That's a weird phrasing. Yes, chat, Luna does need a hug. Also, it sounds like Luna needs a chiropractor. How does one bury one's head between one's shoulders? No. Luna is actually a sim. Yeah, that makes sense. Her back trembled as if perhaps she were crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dio, and Quark, however, seem to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark. Yeah, no, I get what they were going for. It was just a really weird phrasing of it.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks, then stomped off in different directions. Well, that was a much shorter argument.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
We've heard this. Can we fast forward? Yes, we can. Quite a lot of rules explanations. And the bit where we're told about the death. And this is who's going to die next.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's gonna be Tenmyouji, or Alas, or Mooney, or maybe everyone.
Still fun. What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I gonna die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone who's BP'd...
We've heard this.
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry is not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
Sigma recaps everything to himself. Yeah, my colour's changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too.
Ooh, interesting.
Me too. Hey, wait. It wasn't just the colour that changed. I'm a solo now.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo? Me?
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah. It says pair and the colour cyan. We've heard all of this. Talkie. Sigma delves into his backstory, finds nothing. What was the last? Yeah, so we're just lamenting. Why is this happening to me? Spent a few minutes. Well, you've heard this. Why did it stop fast forwarding? Okay. I'd spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, headed off to the lounge. And watched every corridor and every door. Why has that just turned into Banjo-Kazooie music? Brain?
Ah, Sigma.
Is this a repeat now? Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest. Are you complaining? What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you? Yeah. So? Our psychic link from being the same person. What? Why is that? Why the Banjo-Kazooie happened? Is that you were talking about Banjo-Kazooie earlier today and last night? Well, yeah. Okay, clearly it is. Why are we the same? It continues to be bizarre. Well, did you notice anything? No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable. Okay, how about something more useful? I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful. Alright.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine. Come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read? Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you? Okay, now I'm used to this game turning something into a sex thing when it absolutely did not need to be a sex thing. This is different levels of that. Also, that's not Saturn, my dude, that's the moon. Different strokes, I guess. Sure, whatever.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse, as you can tell by the bad typography. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that. December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right? 6 days, huh?
You mean today's December 25th?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is. I would like to make love to a planet. What, like everyone on the planet? No. Yeah. This is the real discourse we need. Broke is Die Hard a Christmas film. Woke is Virtue's Last Reward a Christmas film. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose. Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit? That's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is. Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's for cat girls. No, it's not. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrödinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end. Boo fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Fi appeared. And we got to watch a door open, which is the most important part of this game. Oh, hello, Sigma. So, this is where you were. Did any of you find anything? Nope. You got squat. You were looking, right? Though, right? Hey, answer me. Oh, well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. Sigma, you'd need to be able to hold it together even slightly ever. I was just asking them what we found. And... nothing. Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It takes too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna. Oh yeah, BT Dubs nearly forgot worldwide pandemic of screaming brain plague. It looks like a piece of newspaper. Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6? Let's just read the article. Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed its death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. God, the voice I do for Luna, like reading news articles, just makes her sound like a BBC newsreader. To me, at least. Who knows how it comes across outside my head. And then if my eye could just absolutely fill with crap, that'll help the stream no end. A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is in fact one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions? Also, the emphasis on that, the way it not the quarantine locations that clipping mentions. Like, it kind of works like it is, but also sounds like it's one of the quarantine locations that clipping, as in the band, mentions. And really, if you're getting your world news from clipping, you might be in a worse place. Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus? No. Doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right? Yet. Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times. My body feels kind of weird too now that you mention it, like it's filled with a mysterious white liquid. That's probably just because you were asleep for so long, or possibly filled with a mysterious white liquid. Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. I mean, you must have been, otherwise how would the newspaper be there? But right now, it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Time doesn't make sense around here. That's our thing. Besides, You found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it. Why would Zero do something like that? So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake. You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something. I don't think that's that fundamental a difference, Sigma. You may be focusing on the wrong problems here. Right. Lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper. What does the other side look like? The other side? Oh, well, hold on. It's black. See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
Thanks, Kay. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Nah, I bet you money an article like this was front page news. It's too big of a story. I mean, page 2 could have had an ad. I really don't think they put full page ads on the back of the front page, don't they? I mean, it's been a very long time since I've seen a newspaper, so who knows, maybe they don't. Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand. If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree. Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something. You're right, we would have heard about it. Ellipses. Alright, let's have a look around, see if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain because you've already had your scene with them. Okay. See you all later. With a wave, I made my way to the exit. Where to next? We did the infirmary pretty heavily. Let's go to the crew quarters and see if Sigma can be creepy and approach us some more. Ooh. You'll ever yawn so hard your eyes stop working for a second because... Hello. Oh, Sigma. Well, have you found anything? No. What about you? Nothing. I looked through 3 of the 4 rooms in here. And there we go with the reward. Yes, Saren. Sleep is good. I should probably do it more. However, that's largely in the past, and nothing to do about it now. I looked through 3 of the 4 rooms in here. No secret passages so far. I don't think we're going to find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid? You're probably right. The secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. Quantum Witch to sleep more. God, if I could work that out, just like have timelines where I'm asleep all the time and have them beam the power of sleep through the morphogenetic field to other world lines where I can be awake and doing things. The actual ideal. I mean, being a quantum witch in general, the actual ideal, but, you know. Oh, jeez. What? I am so sorry. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them. Right. Hey, there's something I've been wondering about. Hey, look, it's the future some liberals want. It's the future this leftist would love. Like, I mean, quote-unquote productive. No, there's a difference between being productive and just doing stuff, and I would like to just be awake and doing stuff all the time. What? So... what exactly is the deal with the two of you? There's the big question. What do you mean? Well, you obviously know each other pretty well. Yeah, we do. We're half-sisters. Any chance you buy that one? Nah, sorry. Then what do you think we are? Government ninja spies, government ninja spies, government ninja spies. I don't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean? What? I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters. Is the answer lesbians? God, I hope the answer is lesbians. I mean, the answer is going to be government ninja spies, but things can be two things. The answer could also be lesbians. That's the future liberals want. Alice, what should we do? Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed. Clover and I are co-workers. Okay. Where do you co-work? We can't tell you that. Why not? Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about? A 20-year-old and a 400-year-old ice mummy feels like an uncomfy age gap. Yeah, but does the time frozen count? You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better. Does it have something to do with Zero? You were just typing that? Yeah, well, same brain cell and we knew this. What? Why would you think that? Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary, there's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. No, just Zero, not Zero 2. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here. Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Clover, it's okay. I think we can tell him a little. What do you mean this isn't the first time? About a year ago. Wait, about a year ago? It was 3 years ago a minute ago. Like, last time we talked about it, it was because she's 21. She was 18 in the first game. How can that be about a year ago? Clover, sort out your story. Do you just have fake ID to make yourself look older? What is this? 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game. The rules were different, but it was called the Nonary game too. Oh, wait, I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that Nonary game also called themselves Zero. Whoa, hold on then, Clover? Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place? Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped. Yeah, like I say, the timelines are not lining up, because she's 3 years older than... Like, they already said it was just her 21st birthday recently. What? You mean this is your second nonary game? No. It's my third. Third. Same thing happened 10 years ago. Wait, what? Yeah, what? Hey, what? What? And that means you have to have something to do with this. To be fair, yeah, you are the linking factor here. I guess you could say that. What do you mean you guess? How would you not? Whoever keeps doing these nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play a third one. No, I don't think so. Why not? Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested. What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one. They're still on the run, but... And it has to be them! No, I really don't think so. Why? Because they already did what they were trying to do, and it would take far too long to explain what they were trying to do, because I played that game for like 20 hours, and still only mostly understand it. There's no way they'd have another nonary game. Okay, well, that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The nonary game has already been done twice, by different people, and for different reasons. Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so. Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero? I don't know. That's not good enough. You've got to think. Chloe, you're the key to figuring all this out, but you've got to think. This from Sigma. But I don't know. Oh. What? The gas mask. The gas mask. Yeah, okay, have fun in meetings, everyone. I'll be running for another half hour or so, And yes, before you go, Abby, again, yes, sleep is good. And necessary for life, and ever elusive. Let's put it that way. The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it? Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were... Whoa. Then it's gotta be the same person. But I don't know why they'd do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right? You did, yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Do you though, Sigma? You don't know shit. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here? Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna or Dio or Tenmyouji or Quark or Phi. But... Kay? Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us. Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not. Oh. Okay, keep going. What happened with the first and second nonary games? Maybe they can tell us something. Before she could respond, Alice spoke up. Sorry, but I think that's all you're going to get. What? Why? We don't have any proof that you're not Zero Senior. If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy all our secrets. I can't let that happen. Are you an idiot? For one, I'm not Zero. Second, even if I was, I'd already know everything you're refusing to tell me. There is no reason for you to do this. The thesis statement of this series, everybody. Come on, brain. I wouldn't say that. Maybe there's something we know that Zero Senior doesn't. And that would be? Are you deaf? I said we're not telling you. Let's go, Clover. There's one more room we haven't visited. Okay. Coming. Hey, hold on a minute. Goodbye. The only word that appropriately describes how they left the room would be stalked. And then they locked this room and I starved to death. I could have followed them, sure, but it was clear I wouldn't be getting any more information out of Alice or Clover. Damn it. Kicked one of the lockers angrily, but it only rattled back at me. There wasn't anything more I could do. It's time to move on to a different room. There was only one place left to go. To the infirmarium. Infirmarium. Infirmoire. None of these are real words. Sigma, what do you want? What do I want? What, you think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover. See? We didn't need that to turn into a creepy sex thing, but here we all are now. Tell you what, how about I'll be the doctor? Tenmyouji by confirmed. Old by grandpa cares about porn and booze. I mean, I think we'd all like to reach that point in our lives. You get on the exam table and I'll cut you open with a scalpel over there. Okay, maybe don't do that. Are you still pissed? What the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to you. I thought that meant blood pressure for a second. Come on, I already told you I was sorry. Yes, and that makes it all better, you goddamn idiot! Well then what the heck am I supposed to do? Piss off. Seems like I'm already doing that. You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight. Easy solution then, just close your eyes. Yeah, sass. Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance. Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then. What is this, Monkey Island? What, are we just insult sword fighting now? Shut up. Fine. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. So, is it just you here? I mean, you've already seen everybody else, Sigma worked out. On this side of the divider, yeah. Wait, this side? Quark's over there having a look around. Oh yeah, I miscounted. And there's... You're really gonna make me say it. Oh, the lady was murdered, you mean? Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that? Why have you been acting weird ever since we discovered a corpse? What, isn't that normal? We found a dead body, who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here. God knows I'd forgotten, but then that's streaming. It's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. That's also streaming. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them. We're just trying to survive, huh? Yeah. Don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first? What does that have to do with anything? You don't think much, do you? I bet you a pound of neodymium and the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Pound of neodymium, just imagine what I could do with that. Who else could it be? Zero's... Oh, if Zero's one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady. You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask. Yeah. Did you notice anything? Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark. What? You and Quark were grabbed together? Yes, we were. Is he your grandson? So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here. But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else. I'm pretty sure it won't. What's that? Quark's got nothing to do with this. So it's got to be something. So it's got something to do with you then. Yeah. What is it? God damn it! What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone? Because you're suspicious. What? There's nothing suspicious about me. Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you? Yeah, right, like I'm going to tell that to someone who betrayed me. Alright, fine. I just asked Quark. Quark! Hey! Stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing! Well, you're getting more suspicious by the... I'd started off toward the petition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... Quark! What? Move! With a yell, he shoved me away and ran to the boy's side. Quark! What's wrong? Say something! Tenmyouji shook the boy's body. Is he breathing? Yeah, he's breathing. Then he just passed out? I don't know. Look, that doesn't matter. Just go and find that girl, Luna. She said she was a doctor, didn't she? Quark needs a doctor. Right. Hang on. I'll be right back. She was probably still in the lounge. I spun around and ran off. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body and within seconds his result lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark, before she spoke. Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. We've heard all of this. I think that's really intense. No. Oh no. I felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me. Yes, he's been infested with a virus called Radical 6. Okay, that one was on me. Kay beckoned to Alice and Clover. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean. Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge. What? Yeah, and I am starting to drift a bit, so I think we'll have to find out what next time. Finishing a little early, but that's just because everything has been a lot lately, so just gonna sign off here. To say again, love you all. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for staying to the end if you did, but life gets in the way, as I well know. If you're watching, you know where to find this, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Saracent, the House of Hubris, streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM Eastern. That is 9 AM, 6 Pacific, other time zones are available. Yes, Emily, sleep is good, and I should do it more. We also do occasional bonus streams out of this schedule, so hey, if you want to get notified when things happen, join 102 people and follow the channel. Also, if you miss anything, you can check out the VODs for 8 weeks after they've broadcasted in my channel. And for everything further back, you can go to youtube.com/users/rf191999. And yeah. I completely lost the thread there. YouTube. Yes, you can find me on YouTube, youtube.com/users/rf191999, where I have everything back to the very start of the stream almost a year ago now. There's a lot of games and a lot of content on there, so go and check it out. And hey, subscribe on there if you want to, and then every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday you will get fresh VODs delivered, piping hot, to your feed. Also, the link to it is just in my bio, so if you don't want to bother entering the URL, there it is. What else? If you feel like me deliberately picking dick moves and riffing so hard people forget the actual story is somehow worth your money, you can, of course, sub or cheer on the Twitch, but you very much don't need to. Just turn up and be chill and have fun, and it's all good. Yes, if you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, probably the best place to do that is on Twitter at Waruce, that's WARUCE, where I post stream notifications, random memes, and all kinds of crap. And if you want to see me in other projects, then go to twitch.tv/thebardsplayhouse, that's TheBardsplayhouse, where every Saturday night at 6:30 PM Eastern, that is 11:30 British time, God willing, we play a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition Form of London Chronicle, me and a bunch of other talented role players. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're nearing the end of the Chronicle, but still a great time to jump on board and see what terrible decisions we make next, and give them a follow. They make lots of good stuff. But I think that's everything. So, before I just pass out entirely, I will love you and leave you, and say we will continue this and go through that door on Saturday. Love you all, and bye-bye.